What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we're doing a real custom paint job on this Audi R8 behind me. Let's get into today's video. Notice how I said it should be. We don't really know. Right now, Alex over here is about to go ahead and start taking off this wrap. We're hoping that today it all comes off. Then from there, we can start doing our tear down and start prepping this thing out.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's me, G. Another day, another dollar. I'm with my beautiful buddy, my beautiful coworker right here, Alex.
Hello.
What are we doing today, bud? What are we doing today?
Removing two wraps.
Two wraps.
Two wraps.
Two? Not just one, but two.
Double layered.
Double layer, boy. You ever double layered?
Am I double layered?
Yeah, are you double layered?
I don't know what that is.
You never double layered, bro? You never double layered? Taking the wrap.
I'm an innocent young child.
Taking the wrap off on this R8. It's getting a full color change. We got the man right there taking off the wrap. This thing is gonna look sick, guys. I can't wait for Oscar or Saul to show you the color. I can't wait for this thing to get prepped because you know what? The boys are gonna kill it.
The boys.
You got this one.
Yep.
We out here.
Double layered.
Double layered.
Just started peeling back this back area, and as you can tell, it peeled off more than what it was supposed to. This is the paint. You can see it's just chipping away. This thing is not done correctly. Came off with the thing.
You came back with the paint?
What do you think about this?
You came back with the paint?
Yep.
Oh my god! And nothing can go wrong! Oh no, it all went wrong!
What do you think, Kevin? Say to the camera what you think.
No primer is very, very sus. Like absolutely no primer. Yikes.
At least it's only been there so far.
No, pues está cabrón. And nothing can go wrong.
Okay, so we got all the wrap off the car, tire, vehicle. Now we're gonna go ahead and start prepping this thing out for some paint. Gonna mask everything off, get a quick sand on it. From there, we'll start doing a tear down, wet sand it, and get it in the booth. Alex, are you gonna miss the wrap that was on this thing?
No.
No?
No, I like the glitter. The fact that it had the holographic film. But I don't know why they would wrap red on red.
That was definitely weird, but the good thing is that it definitely protected the car, and it's still pretty good condition after the fact that the wrap. There's still a lot of residue and glue on it. You got to take it all off, but for the most part, I haven't even seen a single dent on this thing, so that's definitely a good sign. This is really the only bad area. I'm not sure what happened here, but when the wrap got peeled off, the paint came with it. So I'm not sure if this was just aftermarket or just never got painted to begin with, but that's the only bad part on it. So to say that, we're looking good here. Again, we're gonna mask all the edges off, get a quick sand on this, probably some 320, 400. Then we're gonna go ahead and start de-trimming everything off the car. We're talking bumpers, tail lights, wing, glass, carbon fiber parts, side skirts, side trims, door handles, mirrors, all these moldings, these little trims right here, front windshield, which will be very scary because a lot of times when you pull a windshield off like that, it's glued in, it can break. And I don't want to guess how much this windshield costs, but these little wannabe fenders, bumpers, headlight, like this whole front tip has to come off. Bumper needs to be detrimmed. All these grills need to come off. Lips, everything needs to come off till this thing is bare bones. Then we'll do our final wet sand and get this thing in the paint.
Yes.
This is G. He's part of our special ed program. We brought him in here. A little bit dyslexic.
Hey, don't talk about that.
But he's good at working with his hands, right? Kind of. He's all right. He's all right. We like to give back to the community here, so we got in guys like this here that you know they're just here helping out. So, but now they're working on Audi R8. So let's get this thing in the paint.
Sausage.
Let me see it. Oh shit!
Get up.
Eat it. Eat it. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
We don't do that whole.
Oh. Yeah. That's the way you eat a sausage. Okay. That's how you eat a sausage. Is that the correct way to eat a sausage?
I didn't see it. What was the correct way?
So if you have a long sausage, how do you eat it?
So you grab it. You gotta grab it from the bottom.
The bottom like that? Uh-huh.
And you gotta like squeeze it so you get a little bit of the juice out. And then you I can't do it.
That's it?
That's how you do it.
Dude, that's how you do it. Gee, how do you eat a sausage? Huh?
I don't eat sausages, I eat pancakes.
You eat pancakes? I mean, we're just talking about breakfast. You prefer pancakes, that's cool.
Like when you go to Denny's, you know the sausage they give you? That's
Do you choose sausage or bacon?
Bacon, 100%. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you choose sausage, dog, I've been kind of weird, you know?
Is it weird?
Yeah, kind of. Think about it. Do you want a sausage in your mouth?
If you cut it in little pieces,
no.
If you cut it in little
That's
pieces.
not a sausage, man. That's a...
That is a sausage.
Is it? You cut it up?
Yeah, sometimes there's sausage patties too. It's okay. We're gonna teach you about all the breakfast foods.
No, I went on R8, dog. I don't even know about that.
Okay, so we've jammed some more parts, painted some more parts. This is our first round of metal flake and clear. We are going to wet sand some of these pieces and clear them again. But let's go ahead and take a look at them to see how they look like with the first round of clear. So here are the jams. Everything was taken apart completely. Got a couple other little small parts here, a couple rear parts here. Now again, this is very texturized because of the metal flake. This metal flake is an additive and it's super heavy, super coarse, but it gives it a certain look. And in the sun, it looks great, right? I'm gonna take out this piece and we're gonna take a look at it. In the sun, it looks great, but in the shade, you can see the texture. So in the sun, you get this crazy metal pop. That's like a glass slipper, you know, bass boat type of deal. And so it looks great, but in the shade you get that texture because this is such a heavy flake. So what we have to do is we have to wet sand these pieces again and throw another round of clear on them. Alright, so we have contaminated our booth with this Audi long enough. We've shot everything already. Now it's time to go ahead and wet sand all the parts and the car all over again. And as you guys can see behind me, the car has been fully wet sanded and now it is time to clear it. From there, this booth is gonna have to get a whole makeover because this thing has a pearl still coming out of all the cracks. This heavy metal flake, I probably never want to do another one of these jobs ever again, ever. Like there's still pearl outside the booth. This stuff is like a cancer. It goes everywhere. We don't want this thing no more. No more metal flake jobs. But here is the Audi, fully wet sanded again, fully masked up again, and we are going to go ahead and wax and grease remove this thing and get some clear coat on this thing. Good to go. We even got a brand new hose because we just don't want anything from this job remaining. We changed these filters before we actually painted it. We're gonna change them again directly after, and we're power washing the whole booth again to get everything exactly back to normal, back to our standard paint, because this stuff is not it, man. It's gonna look amazing, don't get me wrong. Now I'm not talking down on heavy metal flake jobs, right? They're amazing, they look great, right? But this one car has thrown our whole cycle out of whack because we used to having 2 booths, right? Multiple booths, multiple stuff getting painted always, and now we really only have 1 booth. We haven't painted anything out of this booth in 2 weeks besides Audi parts. So think about that.
The next day,
Audi R8 has just been refinished in its second time clearing. It looks amazing. This is like, I don't know if I was sounding a little like a negative Nancy earlier in the video, but it's a lot of work, right? It's more that I didn't expect this much work on a new car. I thought, hey, car's pretty much new. We'll sand this bitch down, paint it, we're good to go, easy money. But no, anything but that. This was a very bare bones, you know, take it down to bare bones type of paint job. Resand something, re-clear it, but I mean, look at the results, guys. I don't know, like, you really can't see this color until it's in the sun, but when it's in the sun, it literally blinds you. It's like, it's gonna give someone a seizure. She's gonna get sued because this thing is literally gonna give someone a seizure when they're driving and the sun is just gleaming. They're gonna be looking at the car, and then there's gonna be a car in front of them. They're gonna hit them because this is gonna be, I mean, something you don't see every day, you know. And this is why paint is just unmatched. Wrap, I mean, it's cool, but it's just not even. You're not even in the same realm. This is like big boy stuff. This is big boy shit right here. Wow, Richard again. Phenomenal. This looks phenomenal. This looks amazing. You know, we're getting a little bit late and we're really busy right now. And this was in the booth, but we had something else in the other booth. And I was like, you know what, Richard, I'll clear it. because I see you're busy. And he was like, you know what, Oscar, I think this, let me clear this one. I want this to come out perfect. And I mean, I'm very glad that he did this because, again, he's been painting a lot longer than I've been alive. And it just shows. I mean, this doesn't even need a buff. This is just like perfect. This is just like amazing. Wow, Richard, you are an amazing painter. I don't know what else you could ask of finish. This is just, oh man, wow. Wow, this is amazing. I am so happy with it. I'm just like hypnotized by this paint. I don't know if the camera really catches it. That's the thing. I'm gonna put my flashlight on this so you guys can get a little. Flashlight all the way up. Let me see. It is all the way up. Let me see. I guess this is not the best angle, but we'll see. In a little bit, we'll take this out in the sun and we will get that real pop out of this thing. It looks amazing. This thing looks so good. Wow. Wow. Like what I was saying, we just painted one of the craziest colors on this Audi R8, and this is a color that you would see like on a lowrider. This is something a little bit different. So without further ado, let's take a quick peek. This is no real name for it, right? But this is a really heavy flake red pearl that was cleared twice. Now this car took a little bit of work to get it into this state. Now this is not even polished. This is just fresh out of the booth. You know, we're gonna send her off for about 30 days. About 30 days time, we can get this car back here, wet sand it, buff it, maybe put a ceramic coating on it. But for now, we got the last finishing touches that Alex over here is gonna bestow upon us. So we have the last finishing touch. Let me see what you got there.
Bedazzled premium.
The bedazzled man, like, you know, a lot of people may talk shit or whatever and say this is not for them. Well, it's not. This is not for everybody. You know, this is something that it was built to somebody's taste, somebody's own spec. Definitely not gonna see another one like this, and I think that's really cool because, you know, sometimes you always do the same stuff, and this one was definitely out of our element, but it came out amazing. Again, it's not even polished. Once we get this thing wet sand and buffed, it's gonna look amazing, and I'm very happy with how it's coming out. But now we have to put the last finishing touches, and the customer is gonna see it for the first time, fully assembled. It's gonna be great. Now we're here. Car's all cleaned up. Everything is, you know, wiped down. Like I said, no polish or anything like that yet. We will bring this thing back in approximately 30 to 90 days, depending on the schedule and the customer's timeline. But from there, we'll wet sand this thing, get a full color sand and buff, paint correction, and a ceramic coating to keep this thing protected for the years to come. But wow, this was definitely a tough one. Would I do this again? I don't know. I don't know if I would. This was a lot, but it looks great. But I don't know if I would want to do this type of job, and there's a lot of work that goes into it. And to be honest, without polish, it's not 100% finished. But she's ready to finally go home in all her glory. Guarantee you, you're not gonna see another one like this on the streets. Hope she's happy. She's coming right now to pick this thing up. So let's see what she says when she sees her brand new R8.
Customer for the Audi R8 is on its way, and we're really excited to show her. This thing is sparkly, and this is the sparkle we use on this this car. We've done sparkles, like little accents of stuff, but not full cars, and this thing's gonna pop for sure. She's gonna be really happy. So Oscar's I think finishing up and getting it ready, but dude, she's gonna love it. Let's go check out Oscar. Oscar's getting this thing all detailed up for her. Really nice. Oscar, you have to say that this is the most sparkliest car we've ever done, because this thing's like that's a whole lot of sparkle.
Yeah, you know, we don't do a lot of lowriders, but I feel like this is straight out of like a lowrider right here. This is.
You start doing some lowriders or what?
Probably not. This is the last one.
Because I mean, we've done little accent colors of little sparkle here and there, but not a whole car.
Yeah, usually everything that we do is very fine.
Yeah.
Fine pearls, fine metallics, you know, OEM plus style. You know, we do 3-stage, we do candies, but this type of flake is very heavy. This is more in, you know, the hot rod or low riders world. You know, these type of flakes don't pass through a regular gun, so we had to get a really huge gun, a 2.5-inch tip, to be able to pass these metallics. And on top of that, when you clear over this, you see all the flake in the paint. So we had to wet sand everything again and then re-clear everything. So this thing has been cleared about six coats, which is heavy. Which is why we didn't wet sand and buff it right away. You know, we're gonna let the client take it home, let it cure for about 60 days, and then we'll bring it back and we can wet sand it, do a full polish on it.
So I brought this, Oscar, so we can probably like put it in our hands and then blow it on the car, and just like, what do you think about that?
I don't want to contaminate our detailing, babe. We can do a little bit. We can do a little bit.
A little bit of blow. Or, I mean, not a little bit of blow, I'm sorry. Just a little bit of blowing of the flake.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant.
That was.
Sorry.
So this is what we're working with. So, I mean, dude, once you get this thing in on you, it's like,
oh shit, it does.
It's bad.
That's all over.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not a good idea, huh? Yeah, he's already coughing at the sign of the metallic.
But now, my girl's gonna think that I went to a strip club. You know.
But we have video evidence that you didn't, so she'll be all right. Yeah. But hey, you could get in trouble with that. So.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look at all this.
Or you can carry a little baggie with you. Like, oh, you know,
now it's on my pants.
There it is.
Look at that. And then that's how that's why working with this stuff. It's
it
horrible.
It's just horrible. Imagine, look at, you can see.
Yeah, now it's there. Now it's on the floor. Now it's everywhere. That's why this type of paint is very detrimental to the health of a clean spray booth.
And remember too, what we had to do is like, after we painted this car, we had to like excommunicate that booth for a while. We had to change the filters. We had to pressure wash it. We had to clean everything because that metallic got everywhere. I'm really excited to see her reaction, and this thing's gonna be she's gonna be a hot girl summer when she's driving around this thing. This thing's gonna be popping.
It's definitely a one of one. You're not gonna see any other R8s like this. She should be pulling up here shortly. So I'll probably greet her out here, and I'll be waiting, and we'll see what she thinks.
She's gonna love it.
It's pulled up, so I want to go get her. Just gonna knock on this thing. We're gonna get her initial reaction from the inside. It's really dark out. That whole daylight savings thing. The whole daylight savings thing's got us all messed up. It's pitch black outside, so we're gonna get her reaction looking in. So he's gonna knock on the door right now. Let's see what she thinks. That's an actual.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. I love this.
Okay, so what do you think?
I love it. Everything about it. Above and beyond. Look, I'm like crying too. Oh
I
my god.
know you were very patient, and
Yes.
thank you for giving us all the time in the
You're
world to
welcome.
make it. But we're really hoping that you love this thing.
Yes.
There's a lot of work to get here.
And this is not the end, there's gonna be more.
Definitely.
Woo! Look at how cute it is.
It's been a long time coming. Your R8 is finally done. What do you think?
I love it. Thank you guys so much. It is everything that I would have hoped for with my glitter hollow Flake.
Alright guys, and that's gonna wrap up a whole another build, man. This year is almost over. This was definitely one for the book. Something a little bit different out of our wheelhouse, but you know, as you guys can tell, the client was extremely happy, and that's really what it's all about. It doesn't really matter what other people think about other people's cars. It's really what matters to us is that the client leaves happy and the work speaks for itself. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys want to see the day-to-day updates, go ahead and give us a follow on IG. I'm gonna go ahead and drop our links right here. And also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and notification button, because we have a variety of different type of builds that come through the shop, and we'd love to share them with you. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Here at SOS Customs, we got you covered. Peace.